gotta see some serious shit.
I got you, you little bastard. Let's see you hop around now. God, I gotta tell you, I'm good bushed. It's not that fight of ours that did me in either. It's all that sawing and tying. It's not as easy as it looks. Could have been a real mess around here if I didn't have that tubing for tourniquets. I gotta admit, there was a spurt or two to get the scent in the air. To get that friend of yours to come running. Well, what do you know? Look who's here. Here he comes. He's a good dog. He doesn't scream. Not even when the mutt's had its fill. Kevin's guts are lying all over the place. And somehow the bastard is still alive, still staring at me. Not even when I grab the saw and finish the job. He never screams.
Woohoo! Close the door because you're letting the funk out. You're entering the IronWorkShop. But as you can tell, we're doing a prop based off of Sin City, one of my favorite rated R comic book movies, the styles and everything about it. Absolutely love. Now at the gate, you need one of these stuffed foam bodies, so you can buy them off pretty much anywhere, eBay and Amazon and other sketchy ass websites. For this build, I needed the arms to be stumpy, so I just went in and took the foam from the limbs and pushed it towards the middle, leaving only the stump above the elbow or above the knees filled stuffed with foam, and the rest I will just simply cut off in a minute. After that, then you will want to put some clothes on this bastard, have him suited and booted, gotta keep him looking clean, looking nice, but before you hit him with a button up, I will hit him with a undershirt, a slightly bigger undershirt, cover up the neckline a little bit when you add the prop head. If I didn't do it until later, that's what I'm telling you guys right now to do. I twisted and tied the excess prop and clothing material just as a marking so I can know where to cut. I took some spray foam, and you can get this from any hardware store. They even have a display of it. They have different types, but I usually get the red can, whatever that's called. It is the cheapest, and it does do what I needed to do. All you do is it sprays out into a foam-like substance. Over time, it will double and sometimes triple in volume in like bubble shapes. And this stuff is great for, you know, hardening intestines, brains, guts. Just nasty, bubbly gore stuff. If you have a container and you want to look like toxic chemicals are appearing out this motherfucker, some glowing dark spray paint, and there you go, some toxic mess. And so this is a great tool for your arsenal when you're prop building in any way, shape, or form. It can be used well as a great adhesive. So if you need one thing to stick to another thing, you can use this spray foam. I also use this for costuming and all that good stuff. Here I have some good old PVC pipe. All this stuff comes in handy. And I will use this to represent bone. All I'm doing here is two parts to one another, obviously, with duct tape. Now I could use the L joint. I want this part to be able to move ever so slightly, so I'm using regular old duct tape. Now this is going to be the shoulder to elbow part of the bone that will be coming out, so it'll be coming through the arm. So I will have to make two of these, as well as one to make up the spine. Then slap that bitch with some more spray foam in the arm joints, and we know what we gotta do from there. Now I don't know about y'all, but I've seen a couple arms and legs severed in my day, and they usually don't have big bulgy bubbles coming out of the stumps. So what I'm going to do is take a box cutter and just slice down those round points to make them a little bit more flat. I'm still going to keep it like lumpy and gross. I'm not going to make a flat surface because I want it to be lumpy and gross, kind of like bloody meat would be. Plus, it'll make it look a whole lot better and messy and just bleh, which is perfect. It's just zip tying the arm, shoulder parts of the PVC pipe to the spine PVC pipe instead of just measuring it out. I later duct taped it, but I needed to measure how much, how high it will go up and down. Fuck it. Let's go to some spray painting. Yay! All I took is some regular dollar spray paint and covered up the limbs and sprayed all over the severed limb joint parts, nubs, stumps, whatever. You can choose whatever one I said there. Y'all notice how I'm outdoors? Take your ass outside with the spraying of the shit, please. You're welcome. Good old mannequin head. You don't think you'll end up like this, do you? Or you be in a nice little wig shop, nice little salon, showing off some hairstyles for a lovely lady, or middle-aged housewife that wanted to do something to spruce up her week, spruce up her year, maybe. But no, you were stuck here with me. Take an X-Acto knife and slice out those eyeballs. We want them to be hollowed out, people. As well as the nose holes. Like, people, like nobody's nose is like sealed up like that in real life, is it? No? Yeah, so go ahead and take those out as well. I think I actually cut open the lips too, which I don't know why I did. I just kind of did it at the time. I didn't think that I was going to wrap it up. It'd be better. Yeah. After digging out the eyes a little bit more to give some depth, I spray painted the insides and then poured in some gelatin blood. And also I try to sand down. No, I think I painted. No, I think I actually, no, what the fuck did I do? I shaved off the letters that was on the forehead and then painted over them a little bit, thinking that would do the trick. As you can see, it kind of did not. But I will have a remedy for that. Now, after placing the head down, I of course have to secure it and make sure that this is pop off. So I use some trusty old spray foam to foam the inside of the head, then just spike it down onto the PVC, and then you're done. Oh, now that dawn has came, apparently. I just hit up the stumps with some apple red spray paint. I really love some apple red. It's very bright and vibrant, and that's what you need when you see a nasty prop. You want to automatically know that's a stumpy leg, that's blood. So you want bright red, and then on top of that, some darker reds in jelly form. That's how I do it. And again, spraying all the stubs, but just lightly. You want to have some black coming through there a little bit, so ever so slightly, not the whole thing. And also leaving the bone open to be white, but not too white, but you can distinguish it from being part of the whole mess that the stump is. And as you can see, I use some plastic tubing as a oh, thanks, Marv. That's sweet of you. Yeah, as tourniquets, much like what Marv did. Thanks again, Marv. Appreciate that. Oh Don't he look glorious? Weird. And of course, you can't leave these stubs all high and dry. You gotta get it wet. You gotta get it moist. You gotta get it juicy a little bit with some blood on top. And again, just tossing it in there. Just slathering in. And you want to give some poise to it. Add it to the shirt, on the neck, hair, whatever. Just blood needs to be everywhere on this type of prop. Oh yeah, I'm applying more blood because if you can see around the mouth gag I have around it, the blood coagulated, or it's just basically just crapped out on me. So I had to do a fresh new batch, wipe away the old shit, and apply some more, which turned out looking a hell of a lot better. I actually gave him a little facial hair, but you can't see it from here. All I did was add some spirit gum, which I believe, yeah, spirit gum, and then a few clippings of some hair to make some hair stubble around the chin that you can barely see, but I really wanted to make this head look like a guy. So the trick is for the eyebrows is to measure out and pre-cut the shape and length and size of the eyebrows you want for your particular prop. Then spread a thin layer of hot glue where you want the eyebrows to sit, lay the hair on top of that, matten it, patting as you go, wear gloves with this because hot glue is hot, and then take a little bit more hot glue and spread on top of that, just ever so slightly, just a little bit, dabbing it out, flattening it out, but usually tapping your finger on it will take away the shine that the hot glue will give it. And for the hair, I just use regular hairspray that locks it in place, regular old hairspray to lock in the hair to stay in this position. Well, it looks quite good, I would say. So I thank you ladies and gents once again for tuning in for another IronWorkshop. Hope you like this prop. I really enjoyed it. I'm thinking about putting it up on market, do a few different ones of it, but it's real easy to make, and I'm thinking about improving it ever so slightly. So if you would want to actually buy one from me, I'll post a link up sooner or later or whatnot, and along with some new props that I'll be making and showing you guys how to do. So until next time, boy. That ass though.
How the hell do you suppose I'm gonna square this with the board?
There ain't no squaring it, not this time. This isn't some barroom brawl. Or some creep with a gas can trying to torch someone. Oh, hey, this is big.
Settle down, Marv. Take another pill.
Hey, there ain't no settling down. This is blood for blood and by the gallons. This is the old days, man, the bad days, the all or nothing days. They're back. There's no choices left. And I'm ready for war.